Yeah, Jackson, let me tell you, Allen Fieldhouse was absolutely electric on Tuesday night when the men's team beat K-State 90-78. This was a huge win for the Jayhawks after a tough loss to K-State on January 17th. Kansas City's very own Travis Kelce was in attendance, and DeJuan Harris made sure to put on a show for him, making a career-high 18 points.
As you can see today, we are in Allen Fieldhouse, and fans behind me are still filing in for arguably one of the biggest matchups in Kansas basketball history.
Being a transfer from Texas Tech, he gives this team a little more experience, not only with college basketball in general, but specifically in the Big 12 bracket. Having seen the conference from a different angle for 3 years, and especially knowing Texas Tech's strengths and weaknesses, I think going forward as they take on conference matchups, this is going to be a huge advantage.
Before I let you go, let me fill you in on this week's gossip. It looks like Tom Brady's taken one ring out of his collection, his wedding ring. Brady and his wife Gisele Bundchen seem to be headed to the end zone after it is reported that both have filed for divorce lawyers.
In regards to the field, who knows? I guess it's a waiting game to see what the NFL decides to do next, but as for right now, my best piece of advice is that if you're planning on attending a Dolphins game anytime soon, pick your seats very carefully.
From what you did here on campus and what you're doing now, did you ever see yourself in those shoes?
I mean, this was the goal. I wanted to be a sports broadcaster since I was in 6th grade.
Hey Playmakers, the women's basketball team is undefeated and starting their season off strong with 2 wins against Jacksonville and UT Arlington.
And my name's Courtney Poston. Today we're on Jayhawk Boulevard talking to some KU students to get a little bit of insight on how everyone's feeling about the upcoming World Series.
He also claimed multiple times that he wouldn't stand down on what he believes and that he has multiple people to support him. That being said, it has been noted that Kyrie has failed to unequivocally say he has no anti-Semitic beliefs.
All right, Jayhawk Nation, I've said it once and I will say it again, but Kansas is definitely one of those teams that knows how to come back during the second half, especially when they need to. They were able to capitalize on their home court advantage, and after being down 13 at the end of the first half, the Jayhawks won 87-71 over the Baylor Bears.
After having a record of 21-10 last season and almost making it to the Sweet 16, the Lady Jayhawks have a new year ahead of them.
What is going on, Playmakers? My name is Courtney Poston, and I've got you tonight with an Instagram takeover as we patiently wait for number 9 Kansas to take on number 5 Texas. Right now, the Jayhawks are trailing Baylor 45-32. Now, obviously, this is not what we're looking to see, but if our national championship showed us anything, it's that we're a second half team, so I have not lost any hope yet. However, one of our biggest concerns right now is that our competitors are shooting 64% from three-point line, and we are shooting 9%.
All right, Playmakers, today I am here in Allen Fieldhouse with the one and only Jalen Daniels. Now, Jalen, how crazy is it that College Game Day has now been to Lawrence 2 times this year?
Oh, yeah, that's wild, but if we're going to do it, it's going to be KU that do it, that's for sure.
Now, did you go to College Game Day this morning, or were you sleeping in?
I was sleeping in, I can't lie.
I did too.
I can't lie, I was sleeping in.
Do you have any score predictions for today?
Man, we don't do score predictions, I just know KU, we up. Oh, yes, sir.
What is going on, Playmakers? As you can see today, we are in Allen Fieldhouse where number 5 Kansas will take on number 9 Baylor. Now, this is a huge game for the Jayhawks because both teams are 9-4 in conference, and the winner of this game will take the number 1 spot in the Big 12 bracket.
All right, Playmakers, my name's Courtney Poston, and today I am here with Jordan and Sam, otherwise known as K and U. And today we're going through a day in the life, actually I should say a week in the life as a KU student. Sunday we had the Super Bowl. Were you guys rooting for Kansas City or not so much?
I'm a Chiefs fan right here, Chiefs all day. Born and raised in Minnesota, but I can't deal with the cheap ads on all the time, so I kind of want the Eagles to win.
All right, Playmakers, now today we changed it up a little bit. I'm here with a Baylor fan. His name is Hobby Howell. And my first question for you is, are you a local Baylor fan or did you drive from Texas?
We came up from Waco last night, so we're local, but we're local in Waco.
That's so awesome. Are you do you have any family connections to any of the players, or are you just a fan?
No, I'm just a fan. Grew up in Waco, been a Baylor fan, through thick, a lot of thick, and thin.
What made you decide to come to the Baylor versus Kansas game compared to a different Baylor game?
Well, this was actually a Christmas present from my wife. So we're up here for the Kansas game, and then we're going to stay for the Kansas State game as well.